SAFC Fan TV. I'm Shaun Middleton. I'm outside the Adams Park Stadium, the home of Wycombe Wanderers, where Wycombe Wanderers have just beaten Sunderland 1-0. So now I'll be getting the fans' reactions as they come out the stadium. Would you please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel? I'd be very much appreciated. Thanks for your time. SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton with Elliot. On a disappointing day, Sunderland have lost the game 1-0 to Wycombe. I know Wycombe was second in the league. There's a lot of people angry, but I think it's only one game. Yeah. But we can get it right, can't we?
Yeah, I mean that was a Jack Ross performance. I came here last season. That is exactly the same performance. Like hopefully after if more than 48 hours with the squad, Phil Parkinson can actually change something. Like, I mean, let's see what happens after the next game. Like if after that it's still the same thing, then I don't know what's going on. But like that was very much the same performance that I saw last season at Adams Park.
What do you think of his team selection?
I didn't mind it. I liked Watmore. I thought Grigg was good when he came on. I'd like to see him starting from now on. Like he was chasing down the lost balls and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, Watmore and Grigg could be a good partnership. I'd like to see two up top at home. But it was a bad free kick where we should have.
It just felt didn't it?
Yeah. So I don't think the defence was the problem. I think if we'd got a goal, we would have been all right. But it's one of them.
Right. Yes, I thought we didn't perform too bad, but it's just one of them games where one goal was enough on it, really.
It was never going to be a big game for goals, and we just didn't have it up top. And maybe if Grigg had started, maybe that would have been it. But there was a lack of creativity. But I say, hopefully, if Phil Parkinson's got a week to work with them, then next week we'll have something.
We've got Tranmere on Tuesday. I mean, obviously that's a good way to get back to winning ways. Hopefully we can get 3 points at home against Tranmere.
Yeah. Hopefully, we should need to be more attacking. I mean, I can understand you're going away somewhere like this first game. You didn't want to be too attacking. We need to go all out to maybe score a couple. Like if we can go 2-3-0 up, that's when like the fans will feel a bit more like we're actually doing something.
Is there anything positive from the game, do you think? Like, what stood out for you?
I thought Hume was good, especially going forward. I thought Hume was really positive. And I thought Grigg was really good. I thought he battled hard. I mean, he's not a lone striker, I don't think, but he did as best as he could do.
Dropped McLaughlin for Burge. You think that was the right thing to do?
There's no either of them could have done about the goal, and I think Burge didn't do badly. I think McLaughlin would have done the same job. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. Maybe if Burge doesn't make the mistakes that McLaughlin was making, then it's vindicated. If he does, then it's not. But we'll see.
Keep the favour. Thanks for your time, mate. Have a safe journey on, mate.
Yeah, you too.
SAFC Fan TV. I'm Shaun Middleton with Jacob Kirkbride, a member of the SAFC Fan TV crew.
Welcome to the sunny south, Shaun.
What do you make of the game, Jacob?
Shocking. I mean, he's got a lot to work on, hasn't he? I mean, with that being the first game, it's worrying signs. I mean, first of all, I thought the team selection was wrong. Probably our best striker this season, McNulty, left on the bench. Our best player overall, Maguire, on the bench. But obviously, you would have assumed that was a tactical decision to cope with their physical style of play, if you know what I mean. But defensively, we weren't bad today, but just like every set piece we give away, it looks like we're going to concede from it. I don't know what you think, but
I think set pieces has been a massive thing. I think we're a little bit unlucky with it, but we need to learn how to deal with the set pieces. If we're going to try and keep the clean sheet and try and win a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Overall, the game was shit, though, wasn't it? Absolutely shocking. I mean, like overall quality in the final third between both sets of teams was just not at it today. I mean, we just weren't getting enough crosses into the box. I mean, Hume tries hard, but I just think he just lacks a little bit. Like he puts in when he puts in a decent cross, he does do it. But like, how many of those does he put in a 90 minutes?
I think everybody's disappointed about Phil Parkinson being appointed. I think you've got to give him a bloke a chance.
Yeah, I'll still give him time. 100%. It's early days. I mean, it's going to be a big test for him at home to Tranmere on Tuesday. But with a home crowd, hopefully we can go and get the massive 3 points that we need on Tuesday. But early days, like I said. But Phil Parkinson, experienced man. I just hope he can get it right, because when the crowd turns against him, it can go really wrong here. But I think the one thing he had, obviously, was it he had experience in League One compared to what. Just getting my words out there. He had experience which Ross didn't have before he came. So yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I think we need to stick by him, get behind him, get his team. It looked a bit to me. It looked like a little bit like a Jack Ross performance, a little bit. So I just think once he gets his team selection, his best 11, and it could be better.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think there was reasons to that team selection to cope with the physicality that they have, but I'd imagine it'll be a lot different on Tuesday because Tranmere are a completely different side, but only time will tell.
Thanks for your time, Jacob. Thanks, cheers, pal. Aye, same to you, mate. SAFC Fan TV. I'm Shaun Middleton. I'm with Richard and Sonny. Obviously, he's won the game 1-0. Well done for that. Yeah. What do you make of the game in the whole?
I thought we were on top in the first half, but second half it got really scrappy. You came back into it. McGeady's class. That save at the end we were fortunate about. But yeah, it got more even in the second half, really. What do you think of it?
Pretty much the same. Like, that second half was really, really scrappy. Long balls, difficult to watch, weren't comfortable.
But Wycombe make it so difficult. Yeah. Like every game here, we're always in the game. Even if we're losing 2-0, we're always in it.
You're a tough nut to crack. I'll give you that. I mean, obviously Deano thinks as well that you could finish in the top 6. I mean, top 2. I mean, I'm not sure about top 2, but I think
it's top 10 to be honest. I think we might strengthen again in the January because we've got some money coming in through the Americans. But top 10 we'll be happy with. I'm not expecting promotion because you've seen our guys, they're all veterans, most of them.
Gareth Innes he was linked with Sunderland a week ago, obviously, before Phil Pattinson took the job. Are you glad he stays?
Well, I think I am,
I think he's had a great effect over the summer. Yeah. Like, he brought in, 10 players, something like that?
Yeah.
And he's really got the team together. Great atmosphere, great feel.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised he didn't go because he would have been tempted by Sunderland, big team. Big fan base, but I think his family's down here, and maybe he got a better offer from the new owners coming in. So,
yeah. Congratulations, you win. Obviously, if Johnny up, lads.
Yeah. All the best of the season.
Good luck for the rest of the season, lads. All right, take care, lads. SAFC Fan TV. I'm Shaun Middleton. I'm with ex-Wycombe player Bob Donaldson. Yeah. Bob, what did you make of the game today?
I didn't think we get enough in the box. I thought Wycombe played okay. Okay, so it's a better game than last year. But we seemed to struggle. We were playing quite well till they scored, and then they seemed to lose it a little bit. But I thought they're playing okay. So I think they do okay.
What do you make of the appointment of Phil Pattinson?
I don't know. No, not sure.
Would you, if you're the owner, maybe went for somebody not being disrespectful, a bit high profile?
I would have thought so. I think 11 managers in 10 years, is it? I think that's a bit much. It doesn't really give the players any control, does it?
Do you think there's any positives from the game today?
Yeah, I thought they played some nice football at times. Yeah. They really did, so I think they'll be okay. They're doing all right.
Is he okay? Do you think we'll finish in the top 2 or playoffs?
I hope so. I hope so. I know.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers, pal.
Hopefully I'll come up and watch them as well. Okay.